praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Kakadash, and that's to give them honor to our teachers and apostles, the others, great wisdom, GMS, taught us to present truth according to the Bible, and bring us up source in the faith. And thou shalt honor to the elders, the bishops, the faith, true, and sincerity. Shalom to the elect, and also dead. I just want to get into video real quick on pestilence. Okay, pestilence, okay, is a disease. Okay, this is a sign of the end. This is all of the Lord's doing. This prophecy speaking. Okay, I have an article from MSN that says bugs carrying infectious disease are crossing Mexico-Texas border in surging numbers. This is a parasite and infected insect are creeping over the border into Texas from Mexico in surging numbers. Kissing bug. It says insect. It says collected at the southern border near El Paso, Texas, are increasing. All right, and it's going to continue to increase. It's going to these things are going to continue to run rampant. All right, it's all prophecy. Okay, Yahushua, said that right before he make his second return, that this is one of the many things that's going to be happening. Pestilence. Go to Matthew's 24th chapter. St. Matthew's 24 and 3. It says, as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, and the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world, the end of the age. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. And that's happening. Okay, many are going to come in his name, saying, the Lord sent them. They're the anointed one. That's happening now. All right. It says, and ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. Again, all of this is happening. It says, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Yeah, all these things are required to come to pass, because the Lord said it would, and the Lord's not a man that he shall lie. All right, it says, for nations shall rise against nations, kingdoms against kingdoms. And again, these things are you see these things taking place as I make this video. You got nations against nations, race against race, okay, kingdoms against kingdoms, this country against that country, tensions are rising. You got America, going at it with Iran, Iran going at it with America. It's going to ultimately lead to this third world war. Okay, World War III. Okay, the Bible calls it the third war. Revelation 11:14, the second war is past, and behold, the third war coming quickly. All right, it says, and there should be famines. Okay, the lack of food, shortage of food, water. It says, and pestilence, diseases. Look, diseases, and that's what this article is going into. All right, you have you have insects, carrying around infectious diseases. All right, across Mexico and the Texas border. All right, you know, this is a form of pestilence, and the Lord mentioned that this will happen in the end times. Prior to him coming back, it says in earthquakes in diverse places, which is what we've been seeing. All these are beginning of sorrow, so we are definitely living in prophetic times. We that much more closer to the Lord's return. And again, this is just a news update. You know, this is again an article going into the daily diseases, viruses that the Lord send forth. All right, and let's get my other sword. I want to bring this out. 2 Ezra 15 and 2. Verse 1, it said, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord." And that's what we commanded to do. To prophesy, to tell you something that's going to happen before it even happened. It says, "It caused them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true." These words, the scriptures, what we read it from. It says, verse 5 says, "Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction, for wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and the hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore said the Lord." And that's why these things are happening, or going to happen, because of the wickedness in the earth. Wickedness is increasing day by day, and the Lord is sick of it. Now the Lord is sending for judgment. And real quick, I want to get the definition for that word plague, because plagues, it's not just diseases. I'm gonna go into the definition. This from the etymology. It says online, it says plague, a noun. It says plague, affliction. Because remember, the Lord said he gonna send for plagues upon the world, right? It says plague, affliction, calamity, evil, severe trouble, scourge, vexation, look, disease. So the plague also goes into disease. So when you see, matter of fact, I'll leave it back right here, because there's also a plague, these floods. Okay, so when you see these things happen in the earth, you see, these sicknesses, the viruses, infection, those are plagues. That's coming from the Lord. And many other things, these storms, okay, these are tornadoes, these floods, the rat infestation, bed bugs, those are plagues. Okay, and it says also evil, vexation, calamities, those are considered plagues. And the majority of our people that are out here, living ungodly, they're not fearing the Lord, they're not keeping his ways to the best of their ability. They're going to get caught up in these plagues that the Lord sent forth. The Lord said in the scriptures, is in Proverbs, he said he's going to laugh at your calamity, because why? Because you refuse his reproof, his instruction. So 2/3 are about to get in the heathens, the other nations. All right, and it should say that this is coming from the Lord, and this is from Yahweh Shemshai. That's who's sending forth the plagues. 2 Ezra 15:5. Behold, saith the Lord. So it's not what I'm saying. This is what the Lord is saying. It says, I will bring plagues upon the world. And these plagues that the Lord's bringing, it's gonna lead to, famine. It's gonna lead to death and destruction. Alright, so it's the Lord, it's Yahweh Shalom Shai that's sending these plagues, these different diseases, viruses. And again, this the news source, this article from MSN. For those of you that want to read into it, with that being said, I give infinite honor and glory and praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, and the honor so the teachers, the apostles, the elders, great Muslim, GMS, who taught us the truth, and the sin of cut. Double shalom to the elders, the bishops, and laboring, peace and safety to the house of David. Shalom.